Thank you for joining us tonight as we have Game 1 of the series between the New York Rangers and the Pittsburgh Penguins starting in just a moment as we look at Henrik Lundqvist preparing for the game here. And at the other end of the ice, we have Marc-Andre Fleury, who usually falls apart a bit in the playoffs. He's kind of a crappy playoff goalie, to be honest. Never does well. The 2012 playoffs, obviously horrific for Fleury as the Flyers lit him up all series, and we're about to begin here is ready for the puck drop in Madison Square Garden. And we're underway. Crosby wins it back to Mata. Now ahead, Crosby has it. And he crosses the line, flips it around as he takes the hit there. Now Dupuis in the corner. Dupuis back out to the point. Try to pass down low. Now he goes across to Crosby, and the shot there muted out high. And Lundqvist bumped into, and they say it's all good there. They move on. Now Stefan back through center. Stefan tried to cut to the middle. He was shut down there. Crosby now with the puck. Pinned against the wall by Stefan. Gets to Mata. Now Kunitz. Kunitz into the Rangers zone, tries the move there, winds, fires, and a save by Lundqvist. Rebound controlled by McDonough, who sends it all the way down, and that's going to be icing. So, first shift favors the Penguins as they get a couple shots there. Rangers have yet to do really much of anything as Crosby's line played the first 7.5 minutes of the period. A realistic shift time there for the Penguins. Now, Letang across to Martin. Martin to Hornquist. He to the goal line. Tried to center it in front. Brassard was all over that. He sends it down the ice, but that'll be another icing. The Rangers had the same line on the ice for over half the period. Now, that's over 10 minutes of consecutive play. I'm surprised they're not all dead. But stay out there, and no exceptions to the rule. Even if there's a dead player out on the ice, they have to continue playing. That is the rule. And now it's St. Louis getting to Kreider. Kreider the shot, and saved by Fleury. Well, Kreider picks it up in the corner, back in front. St. Louis tried a shot. That one may have been deflected, but it went wide. St. Louis now try again. Fleury makes the save, and this time he will hang on as the first pressure from the Rangers in this game. And finally, they will be able to get that first line off the ice. We're almost 14 minutes into the game here. Flies by like nothing. Try there. Just wide. So St. Louis, not sure if that deflected off of something, but obviously didn't get what he wanted to on that shot. Fleury was out anyway. Probably would have saved it regardless. And now Hagelin shot here. Fleury has to make another save. Pushing and shoving in front between Ranger. Gotch was initiating that one. Penguins always initiate things. Claim they don't, but they do. They like that kind of game. That's their thing, is they try to push and shove, get under the other team's skin, and try to draw penalties. As they win the face-off here, and it's ahead to Adams. Moving in, Adams backhands it around the boards. Hopped over stick there, and battling for the puck, bouncing around there, and not quite getting. Moore has trouble with that one, gets it ahead. And now they move back, 3-on-3 forming there as they fire it in. Now Hagelin centers out in front, stolen by Letang. And now they move back. Martin gets it ahead to Adams. He tries to fire in, but he's stopped right at the line. Now ahead is Hagelin. 2-on-2 here. Miller back across, but Spalling on the back check, able to pick that pass off. Martin gets it ahead to Steve Downey. Downey across the line, fires one, that missed the target, and that will do it for period number 1. So, back and forth period there is the first part of it, dominated by the Penguins. Following shift dominated by the Rangers. The big hits as you see there. An action-packed first period here from Madison Square Garden. about ready to drop the puck here in the second period. It was a scoreless first period. And we'll see if either of the teams can break that trend here. Stefan wins the faceoff here. McDonough now, St. Louis. And he passes it backwards for some reason. Now Zuccarello ahead. Stefan to St. Louis, back to Stefan. Stefan flips it around the boards, but Penguins are all over that. Mata ahead to Kunitz. Kunitz gains the line. Waits, tries to center in front. McDonough had that completely covered. Now ahead to Zuccarello. Across the line he goes, drops to Stefan. Stefan tries the backhand for the rebound there, but Fleury left that right to the Penguins, and now they move back. Dupuis, the shot, that one hit Lundqvist in the face, bounced out in front, but the Rangers able to gather it. Nash moves back. Nash, the move there. He fires one from an odd angle, and the rebound pops out to Mata. Now they try to forward ahead, but intercepted. Now Nash the shot, and Fleury had to make an alert save there, as the Rangers ended up with a short little 3-on-1 there. Not much happened there, but Fleury able to make the good save. A big hit there. It looked almost like a cross check, and he fell awkwardly back on his leg. Hope he's okay. We'll try to get an injury report on that. Stahl dumps it behind the board, centering out in front, but unable to get a stick on it. And now Penguins move back. Downey in the middle, all kinds of room. Spalling knocked off the play. Last second defensive effort there. Now the Rangers back the other way. The Penguin zone. Hagelin drops to Stahl. Right across ice pass. It got through to Moore. Now back to Stahl. And now Boyle. Knocked down at the point by Downey, who gets it to Spalling. Across the line, but he is run over by Mark Stahl. Great defensive play to hold the line there. Now across the line come the Rangers again. Trying to center that one, but that's picked off by Letang. Hornquist ahead to Bennett. Bennett back across to Hornquist. Cuts to the middle and then drops it to Dupre. Now Bennett back into the middle. Hornquist has it, turns, and in front Malkin scores. What a play. Hornquist orchestrated all of that, finding the late man in Dupre. And the Penguins able to capitalize off of a terrific effort by Hornquist and the great finish by Malkin. I believe he found the 5-hole there. Henrik Lundqvist, we'll see here the better angle, and yes, it was 5-hole. Lundqvist doesn't give those up too often, but he does here, and the Penguins have the first goal of this game. It comes late in the second period. 2:39 to go in this one. Klein to Moore, ahead to Bork. Chris Bork. The center, bounce to Miller, now back out to the point. Moore tries a cross-ice pass there, knocked down. The Penguins move back. Across the line, swings wide, into the middle. Gotch tried to play it back, but intercepted by Miller. Now Moore, 2 seconds and 1, and that is how the second period comes to an end. So the scoreless streak in this one goes broken. The Penguins, the only team to break through onto the score sheet thus far in this game. After 2 periods, it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. We're ready for the start of period number 3 here. It's one back by Stefan to Girardi. Now ahead they go. Carello in the middle. Stefan, a shot. Save made, rebound in front. Kunitz has it. Now it's Dupuis. Back the other way. Dupuis across the line. Fires it around the boards. Stefan to it. Kicks to Girardi. And he's able to move out in front of his own net there. Now St. Louis. St. Louis waits towards the middle. Now he tries to pull the trigger, but he's run off the play there. Ran out of room. Dupuis shut him off. Kunitz. The Rangers zone to the goal line, around behind the net. Tries to center in front, but now he gets it back and he scores. The Rangers stole the puck from him as he tried the centering pass, but he ended up getting the puck back right in front of the net. Lundqvist unable to come up with it, and Kunitz has himself an unassisted goal to put the Penguins up by 2. Ugh. Bad play there by Girardi. He's got to get that puck ahead to a player. We're out of the zone or something. You can't turn the puck over in front of your own net. That's gonna lead to goals, and it does here. The Penguins with a 2-0 lead in this one now with only 13 minutes to go. The Penguins in their own zone. Now out to center, bounced, and Malkin almost able to get to that, but they're able to keep it away. Now Kreider across the line, all the way across to Nash. Back in front, Kreider tipped it on goal, and Fleury had to make the save there. Back out to Stahl. Now Dan Boyle. Back across the one-time blast was blocked by Hornquist. Now it's ahead to Bennett. Bo Bennett moves in, drops it to Letang. Now he tried to send that ahead to Malkin, but he was covered. Ahead to Rick Nash. Nash tries to get by Martin, but he could not. Now it's back the other way. Hornquist. Now Bennett. Drops it to Martin. The late man tries to pull the trigger, but he was run off the play there. Now it's Tanner Glass, former Penguin, moving back against his own team. Slops. Sends it in front, and the shot there. So it's knocked away by Fleury. Back out to the point. Now across, another shot, and that one may have deflected wide. And now it's ahead. Downey able to move it ahead. And Spaulding trying to get around a man here. Delayed penalty. It's against the Rangers, and so the Penguins will have the first power play of the game, and it comes with 1:52 to go. The Rangers down 2 goals here with 1:52 to go, and now Pittsburgh with a power play. It's going to make this one tough for the Rangers. They're going to need to dig deep here. Can't worry so much about killing the penalty because they have to actually score 2 goals. Not even just 1, but actually 2 goals. And both of them while shorthanded. In a best case scenario, at least, they could get scored on and then have to score 3. Either way, it doesn't look good for the Rangers. Penguins just going to try to use this power play to hold down the lead and get out of this game with the much-needed Game 1 victory. Stahl picks it up. Stahl turns, fires it down the ice, and the Rangers seem to be going with the kill, the penalty, but now Stefan in front, and Fleury has to make the glove save on him. Pushing and shoving in front again. Nothing too major there, as it's Stefan. A great chance there on Fleury, but flashed the leather. The problem with that shot, he had all kinds of room, but there was no traffic in front. Fleury could see it the whole way, and he wasn't going to let that by. So the Penguins move ahead. Kunitz just wasting time here. Now across the line, turns back, and now Crosby, a shot deflected in on goal. Lundqvist got it, and now Brassard fires all the way down with 45 seconds to go. Lundqvist heading to the bench. Pulled the goaltender a little late in this one, but the Penguins move back, and they give him all kinds of room. He takes it behind the goal line, centers it in front. The shot went wide, but now Dupuis picks it up at the side of the net, and he scores. So with 32.7 left in the game, Pittsburgh ices it. As it's 3-0 now, courtesy of that guy right there, Pascal Dupuis. Hitting the empty net goal. And that puts it away. Penguins take Game 1 of this series. So the Rangers are going to have to dig deep. Come back with a stronger effort in Game 2 to make sure that they get the win, because the last thing you want to do is let the other team come into your building and take the first 2 games of the series. And the Rangers are going to be heading back to Pittsburgh and Consol Energy Center. They need to make sure that they have a win going into those 2 Pittsburgh games. Otherwise, it's going to be a steep hill to climb. As more pushing and shoving. And we see this shot here by Sutter, flexed away by Lundqvist. So 19 seconds to go in this game. Stefan wins it back. Klein to Zuccarello. He's rubbed off along the wall, able to get it to Moore though. And now St. Louis. St. Louis turns back behind his own net. Now Klein skates it ahead. Now Stefan to Zuccarello, and he will get one final shot on Fleury, and that will do it. So after game one, it's the Penguins leading the series 1-0. Had a good game here. Penguins dominated for the most part. They come away with the win. And the Rangers looking to come back, take their next home game, to head back to Pittsburgh with a 1-1 series tie. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with Game 2.